Okay, so welcome to my channel. I am going to try at least once a week to do a posting on my weight loss journey. I'm not quite ready to share my measurements or my weight just yet. I think I'm going to wait until end of April to do so. But what I can do is just kind of give a quick update on like why I'm doing this and who I am. So my name is Natalie. I just had a baby about a year ago, and even before then I wasn't a super healthy weight. I wasn't like really heavy, but I was definitely much larger than for my height because I'm 5'2". Anyway, so it's been really hard to lose weight, and especially with the pandemic, it's hard because you can't really go to the gym. I think gyms are open, but I don't feel comfortable going to the gym because I have a baby. So I'd really rather just not risk the chance of catching anything. So I've been pretty quarantined for the past year-ish. And so I think what I'm going to try to do though in terms of formatting, just to start, I'm going to talk about my measurements. And so I started working out at the beginning of March. And before then I hadn't worked out in almost 2 years, basically since I got pregnant, because I was so tired. And now I'm not pregnant and I'm not as tired, but I also just haven't really been focusing on myself or losing weight. Or just, eating healthy or anything like that. So what I can share with you is my measurements from March. So as of March 6th to today, I have lost a total of 12.25 inches, which I'm really excited about. I lost the most around my bust and my waist and my hips and on my thighs. So I lost about 2 inches on my bust, 2 on my waist, 3 on my hips, and about 1.25 on my thighs. And I also measure like my neck and my arm, and like this part of the upper bust or upper waist right below the bust. And of course my calf and my ankles. I lost weight there, of course, but not as much as the other mentioned locations. Anyway, the other thing I did want to talk about is working out. So working out is really hard, especially if you don't have a gym membership or you just don't have a space in your house for machines. I did end up purchasing an elliptical at the beginning of the month, so I have been using that fairly regularly, about 5 to 6 times a week. But I'm only on it for like 20 to 30 minutes. I really, really hate cardio. I would much rather do weight training for the rest of my life. But again, it's hard when you don't have a gym. So I am using Chloe Ting's program, and I'm just gonna keep going and trying to use it. I'm using the 8-week program right now. And it is hard if you haven't ever worked out or if you're just getting back to working out. But I really like the program so far because she does a really good job, not only like setting up a calendar for you on workouts, but also the thing that you can always keep in mind is you just kind of take it at your own pace. Because even though it's like the 28th day, I'm technically on day 28, but I did take like a day or 2 off. So that I actually I'm on day 26 on the program. So there were some days that I was just like, I'm so freaking tired and I just didn't want to do it. But it's all about flexibility, right? And just knowing your body and knowing how much you can do and how much you should do. And that's it. I will check in next week. I'm not 100% positive if I am going to do other things like add meals, because I have been planning my meals, but maybe next time I will add some photos on foods or talk about foods that I